All right, hello everyone. I am Squid Sims and I'm so happy you're here. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we are doing a speed build. Oh my gosh, in my first video I said I would never do a speed build, but look at me, here I am. It's just way shorter than a Let's Build is. After my last video that I posted was almost 40 minutes long, I was like, we can't do that. Because I wouldn't want to watch a 40-minute video of me just scrolling through the build and buy menus. So here we are with the speed build. So today I am refurnishing 20 Culpepper house, and I just am trying to give it a little bit more of a modern vibe, I guess. Like I said, I have to stop saying vibe. I think it's a little bit cringy, but sometimes there's just no other word. Feel, maybe? I don't know. But this is 20 Culpepper house, so I don't remember the names of the people who live here, but it's a son and a mother, and he is a chef, and she really wants him to have a girlfriend, so love that for them. But I redid her room and his room. I did her room. I didn't really honestly look at their personalities, and I probably should have, but I really liked the way that the mother's room turned out, so just stay tuned for that. But right now I am working on just deleting everything. Did I end up leaving that? No, I did not expand the workout room, but I was just deleting everything that was already there. Honestly, it just looked really outdated to me. I tried, blocking it off a little bit more, but I felt like this apartment really benefited from that like open kind of feel. So again, I probably could have redone the layout a little bit better than it is right now, but also I kind of think it works, so I'm not mad at it. So yeah, I'm just kind of like messing with if I'm gonna change the floor plan or resizing some of the rooms or what I'm gonna do, but I landed on using just a blank, more of like a blank without the baseboards and the, what are they called, the trim on top, is that what it's called? But for the walls I just did like a plain white, and then plain colors in the bedrooms and that dark gray in the bathroom, as well as on the wall with all the windows. So I liked how it looked a little bit more than the ones with the trim did, just because it gives it more like a modern feel, I feel like. So I really actually liked the way that this kitchen was before, and as you can see, oh, also look at that cabinet. That was like that before I changed anything. So they put a mismatched cabinet in there in the actual game, which is like not really that surprising because I feel like that kind of stuff happens pretty often. But yeah, I'm trying to configure the island right now. I didn't know exactly how I was going to do it, but I felt like that was the perfect spot to put an island for the kitchen, so I ended up just lining the island cabinets up with a regular cabinet, which I don't hate. So yeah, usually I'll do the trick where like I take the regular corner cabinet and I kind of line up the cabinets to that one, but it just didn't look as good as this does. So I'm using, I think I actually used just City Living and the base game and maybe like another pack or two, maybe, but I think it's mostly just City Living in the base game, which I really appreciate. That way, if you only have City Living, you can download it. So, and you have to have City Living to have this apartment, so I figured that was a safe bet to say that I could use it. So you know, I never really used those base game couches. I think they're just not that good. But they seem to fit this more modern feel that I was going for. So, and I never used that rug like with the blue, and I don't think, yeah, I think, okay. What I'm trying to say is I think that the packs that I use that are not City Living are in the rugs, because City Living and base game just don't have good rugs, and I really wanted to have good rugs in here. So, which actually, now that I'm changing it, maybe I did only use City Living base game, because that one is a base game rug. But anyway, yeah, those couches, I just like never use them because I just don't love the way they look, but they fit in here pretty well, I thought. At first I kind of went overboard, I think, with the blue a little bit, but I end up like toning it down a little bit at the very end. And those vases, I don't think I ever really used those vases. And I've talked about it before, but I don't love to clutter up spaces just because that's my personal preference, but that's probably why I've never used those vases before, because they are kind of a clutter item. And there's a long pause. There we go. I need to be a little bit better about the like pushing stop recording if I get up or something, but that's okay. That's what the speed build portion of speed build is, or the speed portion of speed build is for. You just speed it up, no one cares. Oh yeah, I used the Moschino rug. Sorry about that. If you don't have Moschino, obviously you can just replace the rug, but I'm gonna say it a million times, but I just love this kitchen, honestly. Like, I love the way it turned out. I kind of love everything about it. And I ended up moving the fridge to the island, which, oh, did I? Oh yeah, I used the really expensive fridge and stove. The $13,000 stove, wow. Would you ever pay $13,000 for a stove? I don't think I would pay $13,000 for any appliance. I think the only thing I've paid $13,000 for up to this point is my car. So, anyway, you could buy a car instead of a stove. But we don't have cars in The Sims 4, so can't do that either. Still a little bit salty about that, but it's fine. No, I understand. Like, I was watching a little Simsy video the other day, and I'm sure you know who it is, but if you don't, she's a really big Sims YouTuber. And she was talking about, or maybe it was Plumbella. Yeah, it was definitely, whoops, sorry. It was definitely Plumbella that was talking about missing the school bus from Sims 2. Oh, sorry, I'm going to jump back into the build for a second. I tried to put plants in these vases, but none of them really fit from the base game. I probably could have used a different one, but again, I was trying to stick to the base game and city living as much as possible, so they just did not look good. But anyway, she was saying how she misses the school bus so much, and it like made me realize how much I also miss the school bus that picked up the kids like in the morning for school. And like I guess I just didn't realize that The Sims 4 doesn't have that. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know, but anyway, I can see why they haven't put like vehicles or like a more open world in The Sims 4, because The Sims 3 was so laggy that, like, you know, having a completely open world and like all of the transportation things and all of that, like, it made the game so hard to run, and now like it's just unplayable, I feel like. So comment below if you played The Sims 3 or The Sims 2, or if you found The Sims at The Sims 4, which lucky you, but also unlucky you, because The Sims 2 was like the best game of my life, I feel like. That's a little dramatic, but I remember playing The Sims 2, like I would get home from school and just play The Sims 2 until I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. It was my favorite game. It'll always be my favorite game. And I actually have it downloaded on my computer. So I think eventually I am going to do like a Sims 2 Let's Play. I think that would be so much fun. So if you're interested in that, like this video, and I will do that eventually. Those paintings on the wall on the left there, again, another painting I've never used. Until I did this build, I realized that I don't use a lot of city living stuff. I think it's because it's more of that like modern feel, and that's just not what I like building or doing. But yeah, that's probably why I haven't used much of that. But I tried to bring some color into here. As you can see, I used that base game painting on the wall behind the smaller couch, the yellow one, and with the guy with the crazy hair, because it's amazing. And so then I tried to like bring in some more color. I felt like maybe it was a little bit too black and white and gray and brown. So I tried to bring some color in with that. Oh, I did use Dream Home Decorator too. Yeah. See, I try so hard to like limit my packs, but when the stuff is there, like in the catalog, it just gets a little bit difficult. And yeah, I thought about putting that City Living wardrobe in there, but I felt like the guy that lives here, maybe he's a little bit too old to have a backpack in his wardrobe. I felt like that was a little bit young for him, so I did not end up doing that. I just ended up using the City Living dresser. So, and yes, the bed and the nightstands are from Dream Home Decorator. Highly would recommend that pack if you don't have it already. It's really great. Again, there is a lot of like modern mid-century furniture, which again is not like really my taste in decorating, but also it just works so well in the game. Like the built-ins for the closets and all of that, it just worked really well. And then in the mom's room, like I said, I really, really love the way it turned out. I never use those side tables, but I did this time around because I liked that swatch, and I am really, really happy with the way that it turned out. Like the curtain with the bed with the side tables, like it all just really worked together, and I just absolutely love that. I also tried to do a walk-in closet for her, but the walls just seemed a little bit too tall for me to do that, because I didn't want to have to put things all the way up to the top of the wall. I felt like that would look a little bit weird, and like how would you get up there, which I know it doesn't matter because it's The Sims, but still, I just didn't love the way that was gonna look. And then I tried to do like a little built-in thing with the base game things, but I didn't like the way that it clipped, so I just ended up putting them next to each other. And I think I put the big 3-wide mirror behind there, and then a little plant in the corner, and I kept it pretty simple, again because that's just my building style. But yeah, I really like the way like the bed and the side tables work together, and the color on the walls, like it all just kind of came together better than I was expecting, so I was happy about that. Also, I'm gonna mention in here, today I saw a video from Little Simsy, I think, about how they're updating Spa Day, and oh my word, I'm so excited. I don't know if you've heard, and I don't want to be a spoiler, so if you don't want any spoilers, then like mute me or something, but they are adding manicures and, oh sorry, I keep hitting the mic and I need to not do that. They are adding manicures and pedicures into Spa Day, and I am so excited, like so excited, because I remember like early on when I first started playing The Sims 4, I downloaded CC for nail polish because I just wanted them to have nail polish so bad, but now we can, and I'm so excited, and I hope that there's a lot of customization in the nail polish and stuff, like to kind of do like different designs and different colors and whatever. So I'm very excited about that. And now I am just finishing up the little skill building room, I guess I'll call it. I didn't really make any changes in here. I added another workout item, but it is from the base game, so I think that's it. I think we are almost toward the end of the building. I'm just adding a few finishing touches, the trash can, a couple of clutter items in the kitchen, which is really the only place that I usually put clutter, because I think the kitchen looks super empty without it. But yeah, just tried to keep it really simple in here, and I think I want to say I think I'm pretty close to being done here. But yeah, that is the refurnishing of 20 Culpepper house. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that your day is going well. Thank you so much for watching this. Please be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, do all the things, and I will see y'all in my next video.